Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending upon what part of the world you're coming from. My name is Archie Johnson. I'm known as Max Profit of MaximumProphets.com. My sister site is Archie N Johnson III.com. I do want to thank you for joining me in my video today and to talk a little bit about the cryptocurrency coin known as Ethereum. This is the current live chart on Binance for Ethereum. It is the exchange in which I do trade on, and it is the coin in which I am invested in. That would be, again, Ethereum. Current price is showing is 175.94. Over the past year, the low was 167.32. I don't expect it to go lower than that or much lower than that. I think it'll ultimately hit that and bounce back up. However, it could go down. I'm not making any promises here. This coin is, from what I read, depending upon who you're reading it from, you don't know who to trust. And yes, it could go down to in the 140s. Yes, it could go down to 50. Yes, it could go down to 0. I don't believe it will. I do actually believe that by middle of December of next month, if not by late February of next year, we are going to be told that the Securities Exchange Commission, or the SEC, is going to approve the first ever Bitcoin exchange traded fund, ETF. It matters because the same way with gold in the New York stock markets, gold was a physical material that you could own, or when the ETF was created, you could own paper gold. Who wants to own paper gold? Well, the people that like to manipulate paper gold want paper gold. And the same thing is going to happen with Bitcoin. That's my personal belief. The Securities Exchange Commission is going to allow the first ever Bitcoin ETF, or paper Bitcoin, if you will. And all the millionaires and the billionaires sitting on the sidelines are finally going to be able to throw their money in hand over fist because they all want the ETF. They want the exchange traded fund. It is believed that the company known as BAKT, B-A-K-K-T, may very well be the one that receives the ETF go-ahead. They are owned by the parent company that owns the New York Stock Exchange, so they're pretty big. The millionaires and billionaires are currently not heavily invested in Bitcoin simply because their money is not yet being protected. The moment the Bitcoin ETF is approved by the Securities Exchange Commission, they are going to be throwing their money in, and it is expected that this $180 billion market is going to rise to about $5.1 trillion. I believe that Bitcoin ETF is going to start trading on March 1st. That's based on the information that I'm reading. Yes, the Bitcoin ETF had been disapproved roughly about 9 different times. The Winklevoss twins were denied multiple times. Many of the other people that have filed in applications have been denied. But it is believed that it will ultimately be approved either mid-December or by late February of next year. Keep in mind when that happens, I believe that my initial investment will go up 2,500 times. I've seen that happen with Ripple. I owned Ripple, and Ripple went up over 36,000%. So am I telling you about a 2,500% increase? Believe me, it's not much. It's not much as compared to 36,000%. But it's enough for me to tell you that for every $1,000 I believe that a person invests in the cryptocurrency known as Ethereum is going to be worth about $2.5 million between March of next year and maybe by December of next year, holding it. But in all honesty, because I really don't know when that amount, 5.1 trillion, will actually occur, I want to err on the safe side and be cautious and tell you that if you invest in cryptocurrencies at all, and you take my advice, unless I say otherwise down the road, plan to hold your investments on your Binance Exchange between 3 and 5 years from now. Okay? And at that point in time, every $1,000 is going to be worth, in my mind, and it could be more. I'm seeing $1,000 becoming $2.5 million. I hope it happens in 4 to 5 months. It could happen in 12, and it could happen within 3 years to 5 years. So know that the reason why I'm in this at all is because our money is being played with around the globe. Everyone's money, all the currencies are being played with around the globe. People are getting tired of it. They're tired of the middle class, or whatever you call them in Argentina, Brazil, or Turkey, or in other countries. They're all getting tired of being held down by their governments manipulating their currencies and devaluing or debasing. And then you wind up paying a hidden tax when your groceries go up and your gas goes up. You're being taxed more than once. With cryptocurrencies, you will find the freedom of the ability to no longer be oppressed, in my opinion, if you follow through with what I'm saying. But that's about enough that I want to talk about with the Binance Exchange at the moment. Yes, the coins have gone down. Let me show you Bitcoin, BTC, USDT. This is Bitcoin on the US dollar. Yes, it's now down to 5,612. It hit a low of 5,403. Okay. Coins go up and down. It's just like the stock market goes up and down, but there's more volatility in cryptocurrencies than there are in the stock market, which tells me that there's more liquidity within cryptocurrencies than there are in stock markets, which means that you can cash out pretty much whenever you want, because there's always someone buying and always someone selling. But I'm going to tell you, do not sell or take a panic loss simply because you are uneasy with the value of the coin currently, because I anticipate that Ethereum, as an example, let's see here, we're looking at Ethereum now. Let's look at the 1 month chart. Showing you the 1 month chart now, Ethereum had hit a high of $1,440. Right now it's at $175. That's about, well, let me take a look instead of guessing here. All right, 1440.00 divided by 1. Let's go with 144, because let's say the coin goes down that far. I doubt it, but it can. 144.21 equals. So at the current price, let's say that was $144. That would be a 10 times your investment when this hits up to 1440. I anticipate that easily by March 1st. I really do. March 1st. We got December, January, February, March, 4 months from now to go, and your investment, in my opinion, this is only my opinion, I'm not providing you with financial advice, I'm providing you with education. It's already hit 1440 once. I expect it to hit 1440 again. I anticipate that it's going to go higher than that. That would be a 10 times return on your money if that's all you did and you pulled out. Okay? Now, enough with this here. I'm going to go ahead and move this out of the way and show you my server. This is a Windows Server 2012 server. It's like your home computer, except it can attach other computers to it. It's got less bloatware on it, which means that there's not a lot of applications running in the background like would be on your Windows Vista machine, or your Windows 7 machine, or your Windows 8 or your Windows 10 machine. A Windows server has minimal requirements to run, and that's what I like about owning the server. Secondly, I own the server because it allows me not to have to keep my home computer running 24/7. The third reason why I own this server is because if a hurricane comes, or due to an electrical power outage, in either case, I'm unable to trade 24/7. And if I can't trade 24/7, I'm not making money 24/7. So this server I installed and set up in Singapore, and I can do the same for you. I'm a Microsoft Certified Systems Engineer. It's what I do. I have credentials and certifications since August. Excuse me. I have the certification credentials since August of 2008. Now, what you are seeing here is the ProfitTrailer robot. Purchasing the robot now is around $580 in the US. You are purchasing it in euros. Euros price is, I believe, $4.99. So in order to convert the US dollar to a euro, it does cost a little bit of money for that conversion. And then ProfitTrailer, the ProfitTrailer owner, his name is Elroy, who created ProfitTrailer. He will then get paid in euros, and you'll be able to download the license, and I can help you to install the ProfitTrailer for free. The other application you may or may not have, because this application up here, which is known as PT Magic, it's a free application. You can download and install it for free and use it for free. However, the ProfitTrailer application and the owner, as well as the room, the Discord channel, they do not endorse ProfitTrailer Magic, so they can't help you with it. They won't help you install it. They won't help you to create a strategy for it. You're literally left on your own. The ProfitTrailer robot is an excellent program. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I love it. But after about trading with it for 3 weeks, I realized that the ProfitTrailer itself, to me, had that linear feel. Everything just trading one way. All coins treated the same way. What PT Magic does is it allows me to have all these multiple different markets, and it allows me to be able to treat each coin independently of one another. This ProfitTrailer Magic application, like I said, free to download and free to use. It took me a little more than 5 months to program it. Both myself, another 2 individuals collaborated on it. They've asked me to leave their names out of it. Respectfully, I will. But being that I own the MaximumProphets website and company, generally when you work for someone and you create an idea, it's under the umbrella of that company. So I feel rightly that I do own the product, as I was the one that initiated the programming. So I own the ProfitTrailer, Holy Grail ProfitTrailer Magic Strat, and they're free to use it. And I encourage them to open up their own companies and to ask people for memberships in order to help them also trade in cryptocurrencies responsibly. That is the goal here, to help you make more money than the banks are willing to pay you. Now, looking at the ProfitTrailer and looking at PT Magic, these are the command boxes that are running the applications. To make it so that you and I can understand exactly what's going on here, there's a third one called ProfitTrailer Monitor. So when we launch these and we restart our servers, here's how you restart it. You click on Start, and you can go up here, and then you can click on Restart, or click on Desktop. You can right-click on the Windows, and you can left-click on Shutdown or Sign Out, and then you can click on Restart right here. But never restart it while these applications are running. You will mess up your database. Never restart your server while these applications are running. You will mess up the ProfitTrailer database. The easiest way to stop it, I'm going to select ProfitTrailer Magic first. I'm going to do a CTRL and the letter C, and watch what happens. Does it terminate the batch job? Yes. I'm going to type the letter Y. Now, you click on ProfitTrailer, you're inside the box, Control C, it's going to come up and it's going to ask you if you want to terminate. You say yes. Now, we can go ahead and restart the server, shut down, restart. We're going to call it planned. This is unplanned. If you call it planned, you don't have to give it any excuses. If you call it unplanned, you do. So, other, planned. There's our Windows server. All right. Comes up with the server manager. Close out the server manager. Double click on the ProfitTrailer. We're going to launch it. During the time your ProfitTrailer is shut down, maybe due to a Windows Server update, Windows Update or other, you're not trading. We're not trading at this moment. We are launching the application so that we can trade. We're not yet trading. Once it gets through the third step with the port number, that's when I know that I can go ahead and launch step number 2. Otherwise, once this launches the port number, you're going to see it want to launch the ProfitTrailer screen, and it will happen here in a moment. There it is. Now I'm going to double click on the number 2. I'm going to go ahead and launch this, and as I do, there we go. The other screen is going to open up. This is the profit trailer. So I'm going to go ahead and log into the profit trailer. Now, when you log into the profit trailer, it's going to take a moment for all of this to fill out correctly. So please be patient. Don't get frantic. It's scary. It is. I look at that and go, oh my gosh, look, I'm at 3.2 available, 3.2 total. That's not correct over here. This is incorrect. This will go up because this is my starting balance. That's what I started with. That is going to increase. And as it does, let's just go ahead and minimize that. Now we have this one running. Yes, this is asking me to update. Might as well go ahead and update it real quick. Team viewer. And the reasons why I'm actually running this server and ProfitTrailer as well as ProfitTrailer Magic application. First, you'll notice that the reason why I restarted the server is because I now have 32 Magic bots killed in one raid on cryptocurrency Crypto Dragon. It was over 13,000, 14,000 or even higher. And I like to restart my ProfitTrailer Magic application, this one here, once a day, so that I don't have 17,000 some odd hundred, because I think the numbers build up, and at some point in time, if you don't restart this one, a server or a PT Magic error may occur. I'm not saying it will, but it may. Now this one, ProfitTrailer, I've been able to successfully run this application for 5 days straight without issue. I do recommend that you restart it maybe once every 3 to 5 days. Don't wait longer than that. Otherwise, you might build up an issue. It works perfectly fine. Running it up to 5 days, I've had no problem. So the only thing that you would ever do is click on this one here, ProfitTrailer Magic, Control C, say yes, I want to terminate it, and enter. When that's done, just double click on it to start it back up, because this is the brains of ProfitTrailer, and it helps make my ProfitTrailer robot a non-linear bot. Now we know that ProfitTrailer is running in the background, and you can see now that the current amount, total value, this is all accurate and working correctly. Now, just a heads up before I finalize the ProfitTrailer Magic Strat, this amount here was as low as 12.3. That's 20.1 right now. 12.3. 12.3 from this means that the coin had dropped as much as 8.3 in value. But that was on one long downtrend. I don't expect the coin now, when it was at 23.5, I don't expect it to drop down more than 15. I should see this to be around 15 Ether if it keeps going down for a period of time. But what's important to know, and I post this on the top of my website, so I'll explain it here. If I can get to it, there we go. This is the one right here. This screen right here is the one that I literally post right here, because this is what matters. The current value of the coins that I'm holding that have not yet sold are at 16.05. That's current value, total of 16.05 Ether. And yes, negative 25.92% looks, really bad, but it's not. The volatility within cryptocurrencies will go up and down substantially. It could go down as much as 50%. I think the highest I ever had experienced in the negative was around 36 to 38. So I know that this negative 25 will eventually come up to be around a negative 1 point something, okay? Because the target value of the coin, what I'm holding and what it's worth, will be 21.6 Ethereum instead of 16.05, and then on top of that, I should get my 1 to 2%, and sometimes higher, depending upon how that coin sells. But this is called pending log, and we'll close that out, because the pending log is where, no. Okay, so the pending log is where I'm storing all the coins that have been bought and have not yet sold. So they're in pending. I have a total of 79. take a look at pairs real quick. I have 7 in pairs. Okay. And purchased at 8:01 a.m. on today's date. Current profit percentage 0.49 on IOTX. You'll notice that this is originally purchased at $3.52. Currently worth $3.54. All right. This coin EOS here, it's less than a negative 1.25. It's less than that. It's almost in the positive now. And the reason why you see $28.05 here is because this coin was actually in DCA, dollar cost averaging, so it bought more. If I look at it, roughly guessing about $4, 4 times 7 is 28. So this coin's bought down about 6 times plus its original buy. It's now less than negative 1.25%, so it's gone back in pairs. This should recover and sell for a profit. But as you can see, average coins around $4, $5, $3. That's what I'm investing. $3, $4, $5. All right. To look at the ProfitTrailer Magic screen, we'll double click on the monitor. This is the brains behind the ProfitTrailer. So you can own the ProfitTrailer, not run ProfitTrailer Magic at all. And if you're satisfied with linear bot trading only one way, that's fantastic. However, if you ran it for 3 weeks like I did and find out that the robot itself is linear and you're looking for something different, they offer ProfitTrailer Feeder, a paid application. I don't run it because I don't understand it. Yes, it costs money. I'm looking to save money while making money, and I'm looking to educate you on the options you have. You can certainly get ProfitTrailer Feeder. If you want to purchase it, go ahead and install it, learn about it. I don't know a thing about it, so I can't talk to ProfitTrailer Feeder, but I can tell you that I'm fully aware of ProfitTrailer Magic, and they have their own support channel in Discord, and I can help you get that link if need be. But if you ever needed help, they can help you, or if you're a member of Maximum Profits, I can help you. Now, I don't mind helping you install these applications. I won't charge you a thing for it. It'll be totally free on your own server using your own purchased ProfitTrailer. If you don't own Magic, I'll help you download and install it. I can get it working for you. Won't charge you a thing. But I will not provide you with the strategy that I'm using, because that in itself is proprietary and it is copywritten. It's a total of 4 separate programs or algorithms that I've created. Took over 5.5 months to program and get it to work exactly the way I wanted it to work until I was fully happy with it. But yeah, when I look at the analyzer, sales analyzer right now, I'm looking at here when it loads this particular item right here. This is what I look at. I like this. This is the sales, number of sales within a day and which direction it's heading in. And over here is the profit in USD. It's been running sideways now for roughly since November 1st. This was unexpected to me. I did not expect this at all. But that's okay. I consider that to be in the accumulation phase. So right now, Ethereum is accumulating, in my opinion. These are my current live stats for the 3 months since I've ran the strat. I've been running the ProfitTrailer Magic strat, known as the Responsible Trader strat, since September 11th of 2018. I had a 5.07% gain in that month and 7.33% gain in October. November, today being the 17th, is pretty much a really slow month. I was not aware that that would happen, but again, it is accumulating sideways, and I'm okay with that. Anything better than 11 cents a month off of $10,000 in your personal checking account is what I'm excited about here. See here how it says $32 on the month in November so far? All I would have gotten if I kept $10,000 in the bank in November, at the end of November, would be 11 cents. So $32 is better than 11 cents. In October, if I kept my 10 grand in a personal checking account, the most I'm going to get is 11 cents at the end of the month. Based on the current strategy here, showing $278.41. In September, again, 10,000 in the bank, 11 cents at the end of the month, I've made 183.38. Now, please keep in mind that the percentages of gain and the average percent gain on an average day is reflective of the profit in Ethereum. Okay, so I've generated 1.048 profit in Ethereum in September. I generated 1.59 in Ethereum in October. So far, I've only generated 0.182 in Ethereum in November. This is all about Ethereum. So as you can tell, I'm trading in Ethereum. Okay? Now, this part of it is what you profit in Ethereum, and based on the price of Ethereum at the time, gives you your profit in USD. Okay? Now, that being said, if this coin went up to $1,000, September's price will change accordingly. If that went up to $1,000, this price will change accordingly. And if Ethereum goes up to $1,000, this price is going to change accordingly. So everything is based on the price of Ethereum and the profit, what you generated in Ethereum. When those two are combined, you'll get your actual profit total and your percentage gain and your average daily gain, along with your balance prediction. This is just a prediction. This is not full 100% accurate, but it does give you something to look forward to. Okay. So far, since September 11th of 2018, I've had 2,380 sales. I've generated a total of almost 3 Ethereum. So if this were $200 a coin right now, if Ethereum was $200, then 200 times 3, if that were a 3 right now, 200 times 3 would be $600 worth of profit in USD. Okay? That's how it's figured out. The percentage gain that you see me post is right here, this screen right here. I post 13.65% because that's what I've gained in Ethereum since September 11th of 2018. And right now, based on the price of Ethereum up here, $493.79 profit over the last 2.5 months. We got half a month of September, all of October, half a month of November. I would say this has been, looking at my calendar, 67 days of trading, $493.79 profit. That's how I look at it. So if the glass is half full, you can also look at it as half empty, because this coin price will fluctuate. But with a robot, you can stomach it a lot easier than you can if you don't have a robot. I keep talking about that 11 cents that my personal checking account is willing to pay me with $10,000 in the bank. What I want to show you here is my sales. When I look at sales, and it's up here, so we know it's loading. So don't think it's not doing something and then try to click, because that's not going to solve it. Just know that it's going there. Everything takes a little bit of time for it to move. All right, these are sales. So when we're looking at our sales, we have 2,380 sales. We have one here that has a number 1 next to it, and that is a bag. That's what we call a bag. So IOTX is the name of the coin. It's trading based on Ethereum, so it's ETH. It gained 1.42% profit, and the total amount that I've made off of it was 7 cents. The total invested was $5.23, and I sold it for $5.30. I made 7 cents profit. Notice I'm only looking at accumulations of small amounts of profit to get me at almost $500 in profit that you just saw on the previous screen. Now the calculator, again, the reason why I'm doing this. Let me show you the first one, XLM, that just recently sold. It sold for 1.55% profit. All right, 22 cents. I bought it at $14.02 and sold it for $14.24. So I made 22 cents off that. Now remember, on the bank, if you're holding 10 grand and not doing anything with it, the bank's going to pay you 11 cents at the end of 30 days on 10 grand. I just doubled my money off of just $14.03, not 20 grand. $14.03 to make 22 cents in a single day, rather than $10,000 in the bank, making 11 cents in 1 month. This is why I trade in cryptocurrencies, and I hope that if you understand this, based on what I just said here, that you may consider doing the same thing, or asking me how to do it, and have me help you do it. Now we're going to click on Monitor. There we go, this is monitoring. And this screen right here shows you somewhat the same thing. Notice right here, profit today is 5 trades so far. And the estimated gain today is 1.74%. This is based on the amount of Ethereum that was actually used in order to make that. Okay? So it's not even 0.25, so it's not even 0.20, so less than 1/5. Okay, less than 1/5 of the amount of this Ethereum. So let's just take an example. If we take 175.49 and we're to divide that by, say this was a 0.20, it's not, so it's less than that. But let's just say it's 0.20, that's divided by 5, okay, 1/5. It would have taken us just under $35, maybe around $32 or $33 to make 54 cents. You'll notice that right here. This is the value on your money, this 54 cents right here. Now what's key here is that I made this today, not 30 days from now. So instead of 11 cents on 30 days with $10,000, I made 54 cents on about $32, $33 in 1 day. And this 54 cents, if I divide that by the 11 cents the bank would pay me every month, not day, every month, 30 days, it would take me 5 months, 4.9, might as well say 5 months, to make this same amount of money that I've made right here today, holding $10,000 in the bank and not doing a single thing with it for 5 months. This is the power of cryptocurrencies, and the wealth generating vehicle that I'm using is known as ProfitTrailer, and I'm using ProfitTrailer Magic as the brains behind ProfitTrailer so that I can make the ProfitTrailer a non-linear bot trading in 9 different market conditions. Again, my name is Archie Johnson. I do want to thank you very much for having taken the time to view the website and to see the explanation of my 2 applications or robots that are in action. Wish you a blessed day and have a good one.